Well, here we are at Yacht Haven Quay, ready for a few days on the boat. It's Friday now. Gonna head off, come back Monday. Look. This is why you need a big dinghy, eh? Look at that. Here we go, out to Floresca. We're loaded right on down. Pretty breezy and there's quite a wind running. Should be nice out there today. I don't know how much of this wind is from, it's probably funneling up the river from the sea breezes. I expect when we get out, have to be careful not to get out too far past the sea breezes and hit an area of calm. But, oh God, this is gorgeous. Really warm. You can see Floresca. It's looking a bit low in the water, I think. We had quite a lot of rain the week after I got back from Cornwall. I wouldn't be at all surprised if the bilges were quite damp, shall we say. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Apparently there's some kayak championships going on, which might mean there's a lot of obstacles floating around out there. And there's Floresca. Yay! So, here we are in Plymouth Sound. Oh, it's beautiful. Lovely, lovely evening. And I'm feeling very liberated, because I have someone else to steer. That said, it's suddenly not doing a very good job because we've lost all way. But over here we have my tiller pilot. Look, whirring away, trying to send us this way and that. That's a fantastic thing. It means I can go and sit up the front for a bit. I can get a cup of tea. I can do whatever, really. It's really, really cool. As long as I keep a good lookout, I can actually, you know, relax and enjoy the sailing. I can take the tiller when I need to, and when I can't be bothered, or when I'm on a long journey, I can just set the tiller pilot and she'll do the rest, which is magic. So I set off pretty late today. I was hoping to get round the corner and go and visit the Yealm, but actually there's a sort of westerly wind today and a westerly swell, so the Yealm's probably not the best place. I was going to anchor up in the mouth. Instead I'm going to head over to Corsand, give my old mate Darryl a ring and see if he's around, fancies a pint in the pub. How good is that? So this is me and the tiller pilot signing off. So here's my home for the night. It's Corsand. Oh look, there's a ferry coming in, I don't know. Big old ferry coming in. Yeah, this is Corsand. Nice little anchorage from the southwesterlies, which we've got at the moment. But I think we might get some sea breezes, night sea breezes. It's, what time is it now? 8:30, so it's time to sort of sort myself out and head over to Corsand. There's my nearest neighbour over there. Look. Head over to Corsand, I think, for maybe some food and a pint or two. Well, this isn't a bad place to wake up. The sea's like a mill pond. Oily sea, hopefully full of oily mackerel. Yeah, bloody marvellous. at the River Erme. Isn't it gorgeous? It's one of those little estuaries that's just a bit deserted really, and a bit hard to get to by road. It's bloody glorious. I'm going to anchor up and go for a look upriver. The river's over there, but it dries out, so it's pretty much all sand at the moment. I don't think you can get up there. But I'll go and have a look and land and have a wander around. There's a little secret beach over there that I could have all to my own for a few hours, I guess. I'm going to just sneak on inside of these boats because I don't have a deep keel. And I'll drop my anchor down and see where we end up. Blowing up their dinghy. And that's Mothercombe Beach, which looks pretty busy actually. Not surprisingly, it's gorgeous. So I'm headed to that little secret beach that I saw on the way in. Looks like a nice little secluded spot. Little rocky cove to get in. This place is gorgeous. Don't mind falling rocks by the looks of it. Look at that. Wow. I can see patches in the water. I can see a channel through the rocks. I'm going to have to put the phone down, that's for sure. You can see the patches in the... Right. Might have to drop the phone. Fairly underwater, I think. I'm going to have to lift the engine up, otherwise I'm going to dink the old propeller, and that will be the cotter pin gone, as Grandad used to say. Here we are. I have my own little beach. How cool is that? I'm going to chill out here for a bit and then head over to Bantham, I think, because it's pretty rolly over there where Floresca is. So for the night it would be wouldn't be the best night to sleep. And there's some really good some old friends over at Burgh, and Alex, who I've yet to meet, but sounds like a really nice bloke. Well, I've been for a snorkel. It's gorgeous. After such a hot day, to get in the sea is wonderful. Oh gosh, I'm looking quite red, aren't I? Anyway, I went for a snorkel, and then on my own beach I just lay and dried off au naturel, which is fantastic. And then I got dressed, and luckily got dressed because kayaker with a couple of kids turned up 10 minutes earlier. They'd have been shot. But this is, I think, my new favourite place in the world. This little beach is paradise. I'll spin the camera around and show you. There's the dinghy moored up down there. And you can see there's a little rock exposed over there in the bay. There's a channel between the rocks. It's quite tricky to get into, really, because the charts aren't very good. So unless you've seen it at low tide, you don't really know where to go. I had a look on Google Maps, and you can sort of see the silhouettes of the rocks, and there's off down towards Plymouth. It's paradise. The birds are tweeting and whistling. I'm lying here reading. It's just glorious. But I guess all good things must come to an end. And if I'm going to go down to Burgh tonight, that's about an hour's motor. At 4 knots, so I don't want to rush it, so I'm going to take an hour and a half and get a mackerel line over and see if I can catch some dinner on the way down there. It's going to take me half an hour to get back to the boat, so that's a couple of hours. It's 5 now, get there for 7. Yeah, I guess I'm in no rush. I could spend another half hour, couldn't I? We're on a guided tour up the River Avon here. We've taken a pilot on board.
Captain.
Thanks, Alex. Who knows this river like the back of his hand?
You see the
Maybe better. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. That's the way to do it. I like the Cornish roofing style, where they just wait till the tiles get too old and knackered, and then concrete over the top of it. It's lovely, isn't it? That is pretty, isn't it?
Right. Sticking to the right, am I?
Yeah. And what you'll see now, can you see that little sandbar here on the left?
Yeah.
So we want to stay off there, but that's where I was saying, Jamie.
Yeah.
Anywhere here you can dry, and she's really soft sand.
Oh, and you reckon it'll sink in?
Yeah.
That is magic. Oh, this is very picturesque.
Picturesque, yeah.
Picturesque.
So this is where I normally camp with the kids.
Just over there. That's fantastic.
And then, so this bank here, anyway, see where this guy is on his tender?
Yeah.
In there, near where that white pot, that's where I would be. It's protected from pretty much everything in there.
Yeah, right. Gorgeous. That's the way to be it.
Hi.
Wow, yeah, that house would be quite an amazing house to have, wouldn't it?
Me, I'm going to get a bit tricky in a sec.
Right, okay. And we'll concentrate. Here we are in the Erme estuary again. Staying the night this time. It's flatter and calmer, and the wind's from a different direction. The wind's not in quite such a good direction. Oh, you can't see from her because she's over there in the sun. I'm going to head over and have a little look up the actual estuary. And I think the water's come in, and I can see the channel this time. So I'm going to try and sneak round the corner in the dinghy and see what happens. There's people standing up in the channel, so I guess we might be able to fit up there now and round and follow the river round and see how far up we can get. Funny. I wish I had the oars, it'd be a bit more peaceful, but unfortunately when I was rowing here yesterday I pulled a bit hard on one of them and pulled the whole oarlock came off. There's another job to do. As you can see, there's a few little swells kind of surfing in up the river here. I had an amazing time up the River Avon. Alex kindly showed us how to get up there, so I'll know in future. But this looks equally fun. A bit more dinghy-ified, I think, and a little less taking the big boat up it. I suppose if you know, both times I've been here, it's been low tide. So I guess if it was higher tide, I'm going to head over this side where there's not breakers, and I think the channel's over this side. I say channel. Here comes a little wavelet. We just saw a little shoal of fish down there as well. Plenty of sand eel and things around. I'm sure there's something that wants to come and feed. Well, I think this looks to be a bit of a dead end. I don't know how deep this is going to be. Maybe it tickles round off the other side, I don't know. It's very hard to see from here. What a gorgeous little estuary. Yeah, I think this just peters out here. I don't think there is a channel. Oh, I just saw a fish jump in the shallows there. No, there's nothing over this side, look. It just runs out down there. It looks looks like it's trying to connect with something. It's a bit of a snaky river, this. The channel's not easy to see. Yeah, that's about as far as they're going to get, really. There, in the distance. I think this just runs out, turns into some rocks up there, and that's it. I don't know. Maybe it does go around that corner there. Maybe it does. No, we're getting pretty shallow here. Okay, round we go, and not only that, it's getting weedy. Get the hell out of Dodge. Oh, I think we're going to get weed in that. It's not liking that. Not liking that at all. Got a bit of revs to see if we can get that weed off the propeller. It's happier. Goodbye, Mothercombe. That was lovely. What a lovely spot. What a lovely estuary. Sun is shining. There's a little breeze, a few little wind waves, and we've got the main and the jib up, but we're kind of running. We're still getting the breeze funneling out of Mothercombe, and I think there's easterlies forecast, so we should pretty soon turn onto a broad reach. Should be lovely, or even a beam reach. And there's Plymouth is just round that head. Seems a bit too soon to go home though. What a glorious day. I think maybe it's time to head out, look for some seabirds and get some fishing done. I'm now headed to into the Newton Ferris Nos Mayo area. I just caught some wind off this headland and ripping along. It's lovely, doing 4 knots. And I'm going to anchor up, cook my pollock and some nice potatoes in seawater. And then I'm going to get in the tender and go to the pub and have a pint. Days don't get better than this, do they? Really? You look an absolute picture in that. That is fantastic. What a lovely boat. What is it? Beautiful.
The dim grey sands with light, far off by furthest crosses, we footed all the night, weaving olden dances, mingling hands and mingling glances, till the moon has taken flight, to and fro we lead, chasing fatty bubbles, while the world is full of troubles, and the stanch